Wakanda Forever. Man, listen, I was checking out this whole movie review. Shout out to Beyond the trailer. I was checking out her reaction to the whole react or replace T'Challa, which is the king, of Wakanda. And I was checking it out, and I was seeing how she was trying to be so nice, y'all. She was trying to be super polite, but I'm gonna give y'all the real breakdown on why people have an issue. Salute. Why people have an issue with this whole Black Panther thing and the questioning, should we replace the king of Wakanda? Here's the thing. I'm gonna be real with y'all. On this reaction, okay? Here's the thought process. And I'm gonna play some of her clip too, or whatever case may be. But I was just watching her, and she was just trying to be very polite. She was like, I care because you guys care. She was trying to be so politically correct with this whole Wakanda thing. And this is the reason why a lot of black people, a lot of minorities feel so strongly about this Wakanda movie. The reason why is because black people don't get no good superheroes. I said it. I said it. Black people don't, listen, Batman, Superman, Spider-Man, Captain America, Wonder Woman, the list goes on and on. Every time we get a black superhero, they ain't got no powers. Salute. I appreciate it. I appreciate that, Spitfire. They ain't got no powers. Like, I'm telling, what we had? Blank Man, Pootie Tang. Who else we had? What other superheroes did we have? So when we get a superhero, oh my God, I'm about to piss somebody. I'm doing this for Chadwick. I'm doing this for Mr. Bozeman, R.I.P. I'm gonna have to say what this. Listen. We don't get no superheroes, y'all. So when we get a superhero, first of all, you telling me Tony Stark's Iron Man have to call Wakanda for help? Hey, listen, this is above my pay grade. We're going to have to call, the people that got all of the, all of the good stuff. Vibranium, they got good Waffle Houses over there. They got good daycares. We going to Wakanda, y'all. Get your stuff. We going on the trip. Everybody in the car, in the spaceship, in the sea tank. You know what I'm saying? I mean, when the Avengers say, hey, we need support and we need the tech. And to me, as a black man, to see that there's a whole civilization of structured, a structured powerhouse that happens to be black. Of course we proud of that. Of course we proud of that. Of course we happy about that. So when y'all start talking about replacing the guy, I don't know if y'all can replace him. Y'all better do some CGI. Y'all better do him from the casket. Y'all better do something. You better call heaven, Chadwick. I need you to come back, bro. Can you come back? Hey, God, can we listen? Take Candace Owens and bring back Chadwick Boseman. We want the King of Wakanda back, huh? You take Flavor Flav and bring Wakanda King back. I'm just telling y'all the truth. I'm just telling y'all. We never get. Somebody said the Lion King. What is his name? Oh my God, James Earl Jones. That don't count, y'all. He was animated character. That Wakanda was real. Wakanda was real. For us, it was real. Like, I seen people going to the movies. Like, I wasn't a part of those festivities. I had to work. But Wakanda forever. Forever. Right? I mean, we was just excited. It was a great symbolism, great powerhouse structure. It was like, man, we could come together and be happy about a superhero that wasn't a flunky, wasn't a sidekick. It was like Chadwick walked in there, smooth. He was cool with his sister. His mom and dad was still together. His mom and dad was still together. It was Obama, but it was a metaverse Obama. Huh? Man, we was excited, and we're still excited. But now, this is what happened, y'all. What happens is change.org is now doing a petition. I'm going to make sure I put the petition down. Somebody sent it to me. I was like, what the hell is this? So change.org, someone started a petition to say, do we want to change the character of Chadwick Boseman? Should we change T'Challa out, or should we just, leave it alone? You know what I'm saying? I don't know yet. Spitting fire, I don't know. But right now they're doing the whole, they're asking the question. They're trying to get over, I think, 60,000, and I think they're past 40 now, in reference to, do you think he should be changed out, another character? But who would play him? Denzel? Would Denzel Washington play Chadwick? Maybe Wesley Snipes. I don't know. Maybe we get Obama to play the King of Wakanda. Maybe we can get Obama to come out of retirement and say, hey, Wakanda for life, forever. I don't know, man. I wanted to come to you guys and see what you thought about it in regards to this whole, should we change him out? Should we, leave that character alone and just, say, hey, we're not messing with that. Some Spitting Fire is hating on Wesley Snipes. I can't have this type of buffoonery on this reaction. I can't do it. I can't. Listen, he probably can pull it off. If Tom Cruise can do Mission Impossible, Wesley Snipes can be the King of Wakanda. Black don't crack. Y'all better get some. Who y'all gonna get? Who y'all gonna get? Will Smith? Is Will Smith gonna be the new King of Wakanda? James Earl Jones. Was it Anti-Salute? Now, Coming to America was I think Coming to America was good. I think they should have left it with the first one. I don't think the second one was really messing with the first one, but for the new generation that really wanted to, find out what all the hype was, I think they did a good job at incorporating some new characters and old characters. So I thought that was cool. But right now, man, with this, it's very important that the franchise moves forward the correct way, because now we're talking about the King of Wakanda. We're talking about, black dollars. You know what I mean? We're talking about black. Are we going to boycott if we don't like who you pick for the King of Wakanda? You can't just get anybody to play the King of Wakanda. Like, you can't just go down to the grocery store and get the dude that's bagging the groceries. Excuse me, you going to be free on Friday? Okay, you're going to be working Friday. Okay, what about Saturday morning? Are you going to be free Saturday morning? Okay, do you got a brother? What about your cousin? Oh, your grandfather. Okay, your grandfather. We need your grandfather to come and play the King of Wakanda. You can't just get anybody. You can't just get anybody. What, you gonna get Terry Crews? You better not put Terry Crews' big ass in the Wakanda King outfit. You bet, because as soon as he start doing this shit, I'm out. I'm turning off. Michael B. Jordan has already said he'll step up. I don't know, man. I don't know if Killmonger can play the new. I don't know, cause he died on that guy. He died on that mountain. I watched that shit 6 times. I said, oh, he dying. This is death. He is meeting his maker right now. He done too much shit. He done caused too many. You know how somebody caused too many problems and you don't want to see them with no redemption? It's like, I don't even want to see him with no redemption. You can't come back here. For real. I mean, that would be a good choice. I mean, I don't know how they would spin that narrative. Somebody said his sister would be the King of Wakanda or Queen of Wakanda. You know what I'm saying? Killmonger, first of all, Killmonger, he played a hell of a role. He played a hell of a role. I thought that was very believable. I thought it was believable. His cousin, coming back, whooping some ass and, pulling down his lip. Everybody had the thing on it. Obviously, it's a brand and it's a glow-in-the-dark tattoo. Everybody getting on under their lip. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't think to look there. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. So I want to listen to some of this beyond the trailer. Salute to her. Shout out to her. And I want y'all to listen to how polite she wants to say this. She's like, I really care about this movement. And, I was like, let me do this reaction. Let me help her out, because black people care about it, because we don't have a real superhero around Tony Starks and Captain America. We needed somebody that was gonna whoop some ass and that looked like us. That's all we wanted. We didn't want no flunkies. We wanted him to have some real type of powers and technology. So they gave us a whole goddamn, what did it say, continent or a country. Well, you can't even see you can't get to Wakanda regularly. You can't just walk into Wakanda and shit. You can't just go to the bus station and say, Wakanda, please. You can't do it. You can't save up to get to Wakanda. Your credit score, I got a 757. I should be able to get to Wakanda, sir, please. Thank you. Now, you can't you got to be invited. You got to be invited to Wakanda, y'all. You can't just get up in there. You got to be invited. It's like, oh, nah, we ain't gonna open the door for them. They cause too much problems. They cause too many problems. So I'm gonna play this beyond the trailer, her breakdown of what's going on. I just thought it was funny because it's like, to me, she's trying to be politically correct. So I wanted to come and have a conversation and kind of give you my outtake and, what I'm saying, on what it is. What about the guy that played Bobby Brown? He's a good actor. You talking about Kane from Ghost? You talking about Kane? No, Kane can't do it. He's still busy trying to mess with Tyreek. His daddy just got out of jail. Kane can't do it. Kane can't do it now. Falcon became the new Captain America. Okay. Well, wait a minute. Okay, y'all got me. Suppose they get 50 Cent to play. If they get 50 Cent to play, I was about to say Captain America, the King of Wakanda, this should be over. 50 gonna pull out a gun. Look, I ain't got, look, what's beef? Like, for real. I'm not about to be riding around playing with these dudes. 50 is gonna be killing people. It ain't gonna even be no, the show gonna be over in 30 seconds. It ain't gonna be a whole bunch of, he gonna have Bloods and Crips dressed up in Wakanda. We don't want 50 to be, we don't want 50 Cent to be the king of Wakanda. He gonna have all of the gangs, it's gonna be a whole different Wakanda if 50 Cent is in charge, okay? If he's in charge. Let's listen to this. Let's listen to her breakdown. She's so polite.
Today, I want to discuss hashtag Recast T'Challa, a movement that has made significant strides in the past few months. I think on several occasions that I've seen.
Oh no, I know the guy that played Bobby Brown ain't 50 Cent. The guy that played Bobby Brown is the same guy that's in Power or Ghost Book 2, and he's playing Kane right now. He's playing the son of Mary J. Blige. So I don't know if he would be a good fit. Like, I don't know. You know how you see somebody, you be like, I don't know. You ain't superhero material. You ain't even past the 5th grade. Like, you ain't there yet. You might be there, you might get there, but you ain't there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I believe they would test him if he was. I believe they would. You know how somebody be like, we're gonna test him. We're gonna see if he about that life. Like when Chad walked in there, they was like, okay, all right, Chad, my G. You know what I'm saying? You want somebody that ain't gonna be tested on. You don't want to hear that your king is in the fight at the Waffle House every weekend. Like, you don't want to hear that. You know what I'm saying? He should be able to move around Wakanda safely. I'm just saying.
Getting to trend top 10 in the United States, which is significant. And one of you recently asked me to lend my voice to this or to comment on it. And I'm happy to do so because I'm very supportive of this. And I think I do see a way forward. So I want to do in this video is to break down the situation Marvel finds itself in.
She's so polite.
The realities of that situation and what can still be done at this point going forward with T'Challa. Now, as I understand it, and I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments down below, Recast T'Challa, the movement is based on 2 main points. 1, major characters are recast all the time in movies. Why is T'Challa the star of a...
You damn right I would be the king of Wakanda. It'll be bingo night Tuesdays. It'd be free pizza Friday. I'm telling you, I could do it. I think I could do it. Not for long term, for maybe a day or two. You know what I'm saying? Maybe a day or two. That's a lot of pressure. It's a lot of pressure. You know, I didn't like the whole claw thing. Like, I think I should just shoot lasers or something. I don't want to all this hand-to-hand shit. What? Like, I'm shooting the little claws and shit. I'm not trying to be all in this domestic violence and shit. I believe T'Challa was in a lot of domestic violence when he was alive. I'm just saying, R.I.P. I think he was in a lot of hand-to-hand shit. I'm like, no, I ain't trying to mess with my outfit. I got a hot date. You know what I'm saying? We going to Shoney's after this. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting a 2 for 1. I'm just saying. You know, so I get it. I get it.
$1 billion picture and over 700 million domestic, any different? And 2, strong black male characters in the blockbuster space, no less, are important role models, especially to children, and should be maintained. I think those are 2 excellent points, and they give the Recast T'Challa movement real weight. Now let's discuss Marvel's position and the realities of it. Okay. So first off, the MCU is one continuous story, going for more than a decade now, which is incredible, and I think a major cornerstone of its success. We're invested in it.
Hell no! Pause!
When other franchises...
Pause this mother... Pause it! This lady said Jussie Smollett should play Wakanda King. Oh my God, there'd be a subway on every corner in Wakanda. There'd be people walking around with Trump hats on and nooses. What? Nah, not Jesse Smollett. Not Jesse Smollett. But I'm about to block you. Can I block you and bring you back? Can I do that? Is that possible? Can I block you and bring you back? What Auntie say? You never know when casting good actors. Christopher Reeves beat out Dustin Hoffman. Christopher Reeves, I think he was made for that part. I believe that. I listen, I was growing up. And I said, well, maybe he is Superman. I'm going to be honest with you. The media had me thinking that white people were superheroes at some point. Y'all, listen, I used to look at white dudes. I used to be like, maybe he could be a He-Man. He could be a He-Man. He could be a Spider-Man. He could be a Batman. Like, I never seen it. See, this is what they do to us, y'all. Salute, I appreciate that. This is what they do to us, though. We look at black people, we look at black men, we like, yeah, he could be a basketball player. He could be a football player. But we don't look at him like he could be a superhero. And I think Wakanda did that for us. Like, we look, okay, he could be the king of Wakanda. He could be all right. He could be even with Killmonger. Like we even people was like Killmonger all right with me. Like I know he did some messed up. You know how you got that play cousin always doing some crazy shit. Yeah, you know that black sheep of the family. All right, we know he stole a car, but you know that's our family. That's our blood. You know Killmonger was like that little dude. Who's like, all right, come on, you invited to the cookout this year. Don't be acting up now. Last year you messed up some things. So that's how I feel about Killmonger. But see, I think that's what Wakanda did for us. It made us kind of picture black communities differently. You know, it showcased some type of authority. It showcased some type of togetherness. It showcased a power. You know what I'm saying? Not just financially, but it showed technology. And it was like, wow. You know, and it gave people something to get excited about, especially minorities. And I think that's what's happened. That's what's going to happen next in reference to the Hispanic community. I think they're going to bring out a superhero that can represent the Hispanic community too, or you know, a bunch of, you know, Hispanics or whatever, or my other minorities. But I just think for right now, Wakanda was a win for us as African Americans to see someone as big as Iron Man, or as tech savvy as Iron Man, as strong as Captain America, as witty as Batman. So I just felt like, yo, this was a good look. So whoever they cast next for the role of the King of Wakanda, he gonna have to bring it. He gonna have to bring it, because if he don't bring it, bruh, y'all remember when Malcolm X y'all remember when Malcolm X first came out in the movie theaters, how many fights it was? I don't know if y'all remember that, but it was some turmoil. Like it's gonna be some Mississippi burning. It's gonna be some problems. It's gonna be popcorn slinging, juju beans ducking. I'm telling you, it's gonna be Pepsi slinging. I'm just saying, they better do this right. They better do this right. You're exactly right.
From the start, people can get exactly it on or off the train. Yeah. But we've been riding this thing since day one. It's incredible. Very few characters over the course of that time have been recast, and all of them were either done in the very early days of the MCU when they were still finding their footing and perfecting their casting. And then also characters in later cases had those characters being recast, like Cassie Lang, they hadn't really been established yet. So recasting them isn't that noticeable. When James Bond has gotten recast, or Superman or Batman, the franchise in those instances has been rebooted. Now, recasting T'Challa at this point in the MCU, because it's not being rebooted, the MCU isn't being rebooted, would be almost impossible to do organically. And for everyone who wants T'Challa to be recast, I would suspect that there are others who would find it offensive to Chadwick Boseman's memory and the iconic career-defining work that he did establishing the character. But thankfully, Marvel has developed themselves another option, and that, of course, is a variant.
What Marvel has done is saying, we're going to put the onus on you. So we're going to start this change.org, and we're going to petition the people, and the people are going to tell us whether they want us to replace him or not. They want to get permission to replace him. They want to get permission to replace him, because they know if they replace him and it's a bust, like it's some crazy shit, it messes up. Oh, hell no. All hell is going to break loose. All hell is going to break loose. So I get what they're doing, which I think is strategic. It's smart, but I don't know. Is it a spit in the face to Chadwick Boseman? Like, do you think it would be disrespectful? Do you think it'd be like he'd be looking down like, oh, y'all gonna replace me? That's what we do now? That's how we do it. I don't know if I was Chadwick, I'd be hunting motherfuckers. I'd be like, what kind? I'll come back down. I'm like, hold on, God, I'm coming right back. And I would fly down and I'd be like, hey, Wakanda Forever, motherfuckers, for real. The producers will wake up, the directors will wake up and see a black dude standing over them with some claws talking about Wakanda Forever. Shit. I don't know. Maybe I should leave Chadwick alone. Maybe I should leave Chadwick alone. I'm just saying, it might be some crazy shit. I don't know. Y'all tell me what y'all think in the comments.
They could easily introduce a T'Challa variant, which would very well fit into the MCU mythology. And Market would be raised by wolves, Abu Bakar Salim.
Bruh, I'm gonna smack this phone down. Y'all seen that shit fall on. My daughter broke the damn clip. And I have something coming from Amazon, but every time, like this thing don't hold too much pressure now. Like the angles and stuff. But look, so Lil Nas X should be the new Wakanda King. I'm not even, listen, no. That was an easy one. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. Fair use. Shit. Auntie, who you think should play it, man? Who you think should play? Who do you guys think could play the new Wakandan King? Not Jesse Smollett, and damn sure not Lil Nas X, okay? I'm not going if they do that. I'm not. Nope. 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 And I don't even want to see Will Smith do it. I don't want to see Will Smith do it. I don't know. I don't want to see Will Smith do it. I don't know. I don't even want to see Will Smith. Nobody. It's all hot air said it's nobody. I hear you. I don't know who they can. I'm trying to go through the Rolodex. I don't want to see nobody. It's like I don't want to see nobody old. And it's like I don't know enough new black characters, actors to play them. So I don't know. I don't know who they going. I don't know who it's going to be. But hell no, not Lil Nas X. Lil Nas X going to turn this shit into something else. Damison Iris. I don't know, who is that? What movie did they play in? From Snowflake. Oh, the black dude with the afro. Franklin. Franklin was getting his ass kicked in Snowfall. You think Franklin gonna be able... Franklin was getting his ass kicked in Snowfall. You think Franklin is gonna go against Iron Man? Batman would kick Franklin ass. Ain't enough drugs in Cali that would... Franklin ain't start getting somewhat hard till towards the end. I'm just saying. Instead of recasting, they should just go with another scenario. Listen, his sister can take up the mantle probably. Killmonger, some type of way they would have saved his life some type of way, and put him. They healed the what was it? The guy named that lost his arm? White Wolf, something soldier, something. What was it? What was the guy named that was it was Bucky, but he changed it to Winter Soldier. So they healed the Winter Soldier. I'm sure they got the technology to save Killmonger. So Killmonger probably would be the best actor. Maybe Godfrey. This motherfucker. Hey, I'm about to block Auntie. Auntie, you gone. You in timeout, bro. You in time. This motherfucker said Godfrey. Nah, man. Nah. You know what? I hope they don't. Wouldn't it be crazy if they put a white actor to play the King of Wakanda? Wouldn't they? And listen, if they do that, I would say the audacity. The audacity. For real. Suppose they get what's that guy? Damn, Kaepernick. Suppose they get Kaepernick or LeBron James to play the King of Wakanda. How would y'all feel if LeBron James played the King of Wakanda? How would y'all feel? He'd just be dunking on he'd just be dunking on Iron Man. Like, Batman, Captain America. Just Idris. I know y'all, you know what? Y'all I knew somebody was gonna say Idris. I knew one of y'all ladies y'all be like, I know who could play it. I knew one of y'all was gonna say that. I knew one of y'all was gonna say, bruh. You know what? I did like him in the when he played a little superhero in something in Sean and something with the Rock and the other little karate dude or whatever. That was kind of believable. You know, that was kind of. I don't think he can play the King of Wakanda though. I don't know. I think we saw him too much. We need something fresh, something new, something energetic. It's all hot air. Say if somebody white play it, I'm boycotting. I'm moving out of America. I'm going to Wakanda. I'm going back to Wakanda. Who's Trayvon Rhodes? Who's that? What is Trayvon Rhodes? Y'all gonna have to, I don't know. I don't be knowing these people. Y'all got to put the what's the name in here? Winston Dukes. I don't know these guys. Like, I'm about to go to Wakanda. That's what LeBron James, state basketball. I don't know who they listen. I really don't know. They trying to get Idris Elba for Green Lantern. That'd probably be dope. That'd probably be dope. I can see it. Did you say T.I.? I'm about to block your ass. I'm not gonna be. Listen, I'm about to go to this happy hour. I ain't get there yet. I'm on my way. I told my people I'm about to slide through. But I said, let me do this whole, I seen this whole Black Panther, you know, the frenzy going on, the outrage. And I said, let me talk to my people and find out what they think or whatever. You know, what they think or whatever. You know, so yeah, but T.I. will not play. Well, he's too light skinned to play the King of Wakanda. All right, he is too light. I don't even want to hear him speak. I don't even. T.I. is a smart hood dude, or at least he talks smart. But I don't even want to hear that type of rhetoric in Wakanda. I don't want to hear no ghettoology in Wakanda. Okay, he's trying to get 2 spaceships for one. If I buy one, I can't. Hey, player, I can't get the other one. No, you can't put no rims on it though. Huh? Put a little candy paint. Put a little candy on it. Put a little candy on it. Call me Tip. Call me Tip. Nah, man. Nah, you have all these kids there and shit. Nah. I don't even want to see that. I need y'all to tell me what movies these people played in. He was the guy from Moon. Oh, hell no. Hell no. You talking about the dude that, hell no. No, town, flag, anti. I want them blocked. Even if they moderators, block them in your heart. I want everybody at the same time. Block. I want everybody to think about it. If we think about it, we think it into existence. We got to manifest it. Let's block anybody that just said something negative. Here we go. Block. Okay? We blocked you. We don't want to hear. I can't even see your comments right now. I can't even see your comments. Talking about the guy from Moonlight. Are you serious? Are you serious right now? Ain't no. What did that little dude said? No, Linda, no. No. Huh? I love Subway and Starbucks. Well, that'll be at Wakanda. That will be at Wakanda. I don't know if it will be called, because, you know, it's a franchise. I don't know if they're going to be shipping the food over there, but I'm sure we can make something up. You know what I'm saying? We could come up with some new names or whatever. I'm not African American, but me, we know you're not. We see the picture. We see it. You didn't have to say that. I'm just saying, you didn't. Don't shoot me now. No, I don't know. Zero smoke. Okay? Zero smoke. I'm just saying. I think this as long as they create a storyline that involves Chad, the creation of new characters, and they should. And I'm sure, you know what, the MCU, they call it, I'm sure they will be able to create a storyline. I just don't think they want to go off and do something where, I'm going to be honest with you, they want to hear from Black people. I'm going to be real with y'all. They want to hear from Black people. So that's why this whole thing about, you know, let's push this out there and see how they will be receptive to it. Should we replace them or shouldn't we? And if people say, no, you shouldn't replace them, you should try to find a way to write them in. Okay, cool. Or, yeah, replace them, and this is the person we think that can play them. Because I'm sure they weighing both ends out. I'm sure they weighing both ends out right now. So whoever is there in the budget meeting in the boardroom or whatever, I'm sure they're coming up with this storyline, 2 different storylines, and they just want to see which one is actually going to pan out. So I'm going to put the change.org, if you guys want to vote, you know what I'm saying, for if he should be replaced, if he shouldn't, etc. I'm going to let y'all guys check it out. I'm going to make sure I put that in the description after we get over here. I wanted to continue to play this so you guys can hear her perspective on this whole MCU thing.
He'd be perfect, actually. He'd be so good. Share your casting ideas down below for a T'Challa variant. However, here's where things get complicated.
Hold on, wait. It's my show. It's my show, boo-boo. Hold on. Did you say Tyler Perry can play? Listen, did I read this? Hold on, did I read it too fast? Lance grows from Tyler Perry's temptation. Okay. I thought you said Tyler Perry. I said, oh, hell no. Didn't he break it? Can you imagine him getting ready to fight one of them evil things and he break out into Medea? Be a whole different Wakanda. Then you probably could get what his name is, god damn it, Lil Nas X to come. He could play somebody then. Hell yeah. Dante Wilder might. I don't think he can act though. But if you just want him for the fighting scenes, I think, yeah, that'd probably be a good one. Yeah, that'd probably be a good one. Aesthetically, it'd probably be good. I can see Dante in there. He would really believe it's Wakanda Forever for real in real life. Like he would never turn off his character. Once he plays that shit, he would be the king of Wakanda for the rest of his life. Wakanda Forever. Like he for real. I believe he would transform. He would ascend. I do believe he would. That was a good one, Auntie, but I'm going to block you for that negative
Then why aren't we getting a variant? Well, here's why. You need to understand the timing. Ryan Coogler closed his deal to write and direct Black Panther 2 in October 2018 and immediately began working on the script with the release date set in August 2019. It recently moved because of the situation with well, they've had some production issues as well with Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, so everyone's shifted a little bit. So finally, Black Panther had to move off of its actually been moved back twice now. Now it's in November. So it's been moved back twice because of basically the pandemic and other issues. But anyway, at the time, they had a release date they were working towards, and they're still within the same year. And Ryan Coogler had already completed a draft of the screenplay when Chadwick Boseman tragically passed away 1 year after the release date had been announced.
That's a good point.
Now, because nobody knew that Chadwick Boseman had colon cancer, and Chadwick Boseman was such an amazing individual, not only was Marvel already in the thick of pre-production and working towards the set release date at the point of his death, but because it was a surprise, Chadwick Boseman's creative partners were emotionally and understandably, we all were devastated by his death. So here they were, forced to be making big creative business decisions while still emotionally reeling, right? So I think that while Marvel on one hand was worried about fan backlash to recast,
Jada LaRue, you're exactly right. Whoever they get to play this iconic role, whoever they get to take up the mantle, have to be squeaky clean, to the point where there's no scandal surrounding them. Like, you don't want them to play Black Panther, take up the mantle, and then, 6 months later, they didn't got into it with, their wife or their girlfriend, or getting arrested for DUIs or whatever the case may be. So that, that I didn't even think about that after they play it. I was just thinking if they played it, but I definitely understand that. You're right. You hit the nail on the head with that one. I don't know who Lance is. Lance Gross. Actually, you guys just said Lance. You said that he's a guy from the Tyler Perry movie. I don't know if anybody from the Tyler Perry sitcoms would do it. I don't know. For me, I don't know. Maybe you could audition definitely King to. I appreciate. Look at that. Look at y'all. All my friends together forever. Yeah. I mean, I think that would be a cool. That's a lot. That's big shoes to fill. That's big shoes to fill. I think that's big shoes to fill. But I do believe that Killmonger, since we've already seen him in the role, kind of, sort of, he probably could transition into that. And I could see him not dying on the sunset, them doing something to heal him, and then saying something happened to T'Challa. Because he already had started filming, and then he, he got really sick. So they already got footage of him leading up to a certain situation. So they could say something happened, and now Killmonger says, okay, I'll do it temporarily. And then something happens where they say, well, he didn't make it, so now you're going to have to be the new Black Panther. I think that would kind of be believable. And then what's going to happen, instead of him having the gold armor, he'll now don the purple one and say, I'm going to do this for T'Challa. And they're, Y'all remember when that dude, Captain America, said, Avengers! No, hold on. Let me do it right. Hold on. Let me get this right. Hold on. Auntie, don't say nothing. Be quiet. I can hear you. I can hear you talking in the comments. Shut up. He said, hold on. Avengers! Assemble. The whole crowd. Listen, Everybody in the damn movie theater had butter on them. Everybody had popcorn. Avengers! Assemble. Man, shit. My 3-year-old, I'm watching it at home on a big screen, and she was like, Daddy, milk. I said, if you don't get your little fake Captain America looking for real, that shit was like, that. I don't know what it was. That was like, shit. I was like, I have a dream speech. I was like, shit, when she did that, I was like, what? For real. That shit was crazy. Y'all can't tell me that part was not dope. When it was like fighting them goddamn, I was about to say Skeletor. When they was fighting Thanos, that mother Captain America was like, look, he was like, on your left, on your 6. It was coming, his friends was coming in. I was like, oh shit. You know, I was hitting my date and shit. I think I bowed her by accident. I want to apologize to my date that I had. I didn't know it was gonna get that intense. I'll pay for whatever happened to the side of your eye. I know I was a little bit like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I was like, shit, you know what I'm saying? But I was excited, you know, never, ever. You know what I'm saying? When he, Avengers, and he caught that shit, Assemble. I was like, oh shit, my bad. Does this mean the date is over, or can you ride it out? Can you take this one for the team? I just wanted to know what was going on. I'm just saying. Avengers Assemble. You gotta watch the assembly. When I assemble, you gotta watch.
Especially fresh off of his death.
You gotta watch it.
I suspect that Coogler and company, and I believe they've spoken to this in some interviews in the last couple of months, they just couldn't do it from a loyalty perspective to recast Chadwick Boseman, which I think is totally understandable. Now, there are rumors that Black Panther Wakanda Forever will feature an extended funeral for T'Challa, a way for Coogler, when you think about it, and company, and the MCU at large, and fans, to say goodbye to Chadwick Boseman in the context of the franchise that made him a global name. If that's indeed true about this funeral, how will
Hey, Miss Curlin been riding since day one. I got to stop everything and explain what we're talking about. We're talking about Black Panther 2, which is supposed to be released in November. I was listening to Beyond the Trailer. Salute to her. Fair use. Shout out to her. And she was, you know, a Caucasian lady. She was trying to talk. She was talking about it and being so politically correct. And I wanted to kind of just, you know, just have some fun with the whole breakdown of it and kind of explain why Black Panther 2 or Wakanda, the whole, you know, setup and the thought process, the ideology behind it is so meaningful to Black people, because we never really had a bona fide Black superhero really to kind of step forward and say, you know, we have the technology, we have the numbers, we have our own space in reference to continent, and people respect the fact when you hear the Black Panther name. So I think that the whole narrative of the Black Panther franchise is so powerful to African Americans and minorities, because normally we're not the people mainstream like Superman and Spider-Man and Batman and Captain America and Wonder Woman. We kind of play, you know, the supporting cast, if we play the supporting cast. So Wakanda was the first legitimate superhero movie for African Americans that put us in a good light in its entirety. So that's where we at, Miss Curlin, and I'm hoping I explained it good enough. I just wanted to break that down. I know you be rocking with ToughLove hard, so I wanted to do that for you.
Funeral, especially a lavish extended one, play more than 2 years after Chadwick Boseman's death. This is an interesting wrinkle. We'll have to see how audiences potentially feel about that element in Black Panther Wakanda Forever. And since the film is just restarted production as we speak because of an injury and perhaps other issues for Letitia Wright, they could still make some, I don't think they're going to make extensive changes, but you know, they could still make some changes in editing and see how things test. One of the things that audiences liked most about the first Black Panther was its positivity and that it looked forward.
Thank you.
Right?
Thank you.
So that's something Marvel will have to consider. And so that's something to think about. If there is a funeral scene, would that be considered, you know, you have to time it just right, because you want to make sure that the sequel maintains the same feeling, right? I mean, I'd be curious to hear your thoughts on this. It's going to be tricky. It's going to be very tricky, but if anyone can pull it off, it's Ryan Coogler, and I hope people also cut him some slack because he finds himself in a very unique and difficult situation because he's also personally, emotionally invested. He's personally selected Chadwick Boseman, but he's not only an incredible filmmaker, but a very savvy one. He's a smart guy. Now, as for Black Panther,
I think that, the issue is that when you see something that's good, and it doesn't require anything else, right? You see something and it's like it's solid, it's sound. It don't need no more. Don't need nothing extra. Don't need nothing to be taken away. It's good how it is. It is very difficult to say. First of all, you don't want to replace it. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to mess with it. It's good. You know what I'm saying? So I think a lot of people are looking at the situation like the standards will be too high to bring in somebody new. That's one. Two, they think it would be disrespectful to bring in someone new. And then the legacy of the Wakanda King should remain intact. I guess that's why they get the big bucks for the storylines or whatever the case may be, because the only way I really see it going is if his sister or if Killmonger kind of take up the mantle. I don't know what actor would want to step into that role, and I don't know if it would be believable. I don't know. I don't know, man. I have no idea. Maybe something happened, and they say, I don't know. Somebody spit something in his face and they had to change his face, and now he the new Wakanda. I don't know. I have no idea. Definitely rest in peace, rest in power. Definitely. I definitely believe that. Definitely. We got a couple more minutes of this. I just wanted to kind of give you her perspective, which made me want to say, well, let me react to this, because she was just like very polite. Now you get that. Oh yeah, we might have to replace him though, baby. Okay, love you. Man, come on, man. Let's really get down into the nitty gritty of why people may be upset at this situation. And it's as I explained, why people would have concerns with this whole Wakanda thing, and why, if you are a part of the planning process, you do not want to be boycotted. You do not want to be look as if you are inconsiderate, and the death of Chadwick Boseman doesn't matter. So you want to make sure that you ask for as much help and feedback as possible, and that's exactly what they're doing. So I gotta salute them for that, because you definitely don't want to rush in and say we'll just replace him. Then next thing you know, it's Lil Nas X playing. Hey, listen, y'all something in these comments. Next thing you know, you got somebody playing, and it's like, how the hell did y'all pick him? Why? So I mean, that's like, Chadwick Boseman's sister dying, and then they got Meg Thee Stallion playing the sister. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, you know what I'm saying? It's a hot girl summer, but not in Wakanda though. Not in Wakanda. What the fuck? You see Meg Thee Stallion and Cardi B doing the WAP routine in Wakanda. I'm just saying, man, it'd be crazy. Like, some things just, it just don't fit. Don't force it. And I think they don't want to force it. They're trying to kind of tread water and see what the people are going to say or whatever. What do I think? Do I think that he should be replaced? I think I agree with Jada LaRue. If you replace him, it has to be with somebody that's going to be free from scandal. That way it gives us and our children's children a black superhero that we can grow old with, that we can appreciate. And not the story of they had to keep on changing the black actor out because he kept getting in trouble. Captain America, damn near zero trouble. Wonder Woman, damn near zero trouble. Now, they didn't got away with Batman. Okay, they didn't got away with Batman. Spider-Man, they got away with it. But, for the most part, these actors that play these iconic roles, they change at the right time, or they transition. Well, same thing. They transition at the right time. But for us, to me, the bar is set even higher because, when you get someone that has taken up a mantle of honor, of some type of heroism, of some type of standard and morals and values, you kind of put on a microscope a little bit deeper. You know what I'm saying? Salute to Uncle Stu in the building. Content creators, please drop your links. Let people know what you do. You know what I'm saying? So they can come holler at you guys. We got a couple more minutes of this. Let's rock out.
Black Panther, the mantle. The comics offer a very clear answer for what to do in the wake of T'Challa's his death, or it was turned out, he came back eventually in the comics. But that's to pass the mantle to Shuri, right? Now, audiences loved the strong black female characters in the first Black Panther movie. Although Letitia Wright, who was a fan favorite, has run into a lot of problems PR-wise to date, particularly regarding the vaccine. But we don't know how fans
wait. We're not gonna just skip past that. Listen, ladies. When I say, if you ever seen black women on the screen together whooping ass, God damn, can you imagine all your mama and your aunties on the screen? Wakanda Forever. For real. That shit, that was impressive. It was definitely impressive and empowering. So that right there, and I didn't even think about that symbolism, so I'm glad I did play that out loud. Yeah, damn right. Yeah, it was powerful. I mean, the whole Avengers series, it showed women, kind of taking up the mantle and doing certain things, because they even had their own shot. But Wakanda, Black Panther, it did showcase black women not going at each other, not, working together, being positive, being strong, and not only playing a supportive role, but playing the role to the T of loyalty, being a partner, being strong, being confident, and still, to me, even though they was kind of like, I don't know what the lady from The Walking Dead, the bald head lady or whatever, I don't know, had a little feminine. I can see her being a dominatrix. I can see her saying, lay down, or else Wakanda Forever. I can see her throwing the spear and shit, just like taking my hat off or some shit. I'm like, oh shit, Wakanda Forever. I'm just saying, I can see her doing that shit, hanging from the wall, from the ceiling fan, talking about, I'll be right back. I will be right back. For real. I'd be like, I need a steak. She'll kill a lion or some shit. Ah! I don't know where the noise came from. I'm just saying that, just Wakanda Forever. Just throw it from down the block. Just For real. Wakanda Forever, goddamn it. Yeah, that's a good point, Miss
feel about that. We know how social media feels, but I don't think anyone's been able to get a read on how that trickles over to ticket sales, right? But I also would say that no one can deny that Letitia Wright is incredibly talented. She just did some voice work and Sing 2, and I was like, she's so good. She's so good.
I haven't seen Sing 2.
Now, there are going to be a lot of strong black female characters in Black Panther Wakanda Forever, including some new ones that have been confirmed by Marvel, as well as rumored LGBT representation. But don't worry, Black Panther Wakanda Forever will be a very well-balanced movie, also offering strong male representation. You got Tina Huertas Namor, right? Who is as alpha male as they come, right? So fierce. Audiences are going to be blown away by him and his underground Mayan-influenced underwater world, this new corner of the MCU. And then there's M'Baku, an audience favorite. And the Hollywood Reporter recently reported that Winston Duke got a substantial pay raise for a role that's going to be significantly expanded. Marvel had no comment. And don't forget rumors that Killmonger will make a cameo as well. So this story for the sequel is pretty set, with rumors that T'Challa has passed away, rumors that we will see his funeral, and rumors that the Black Panther legend will, no matter what, find a way to live on. It's important to note that the title of the film is Wakanda Forever, emphasis on Wakanda, right? Its people, its culture, its technology, its legends. And I think one of the most amazing things about the movie is that it has willed Wakanda almost into real life existence. Build an animal kingdom, for Pete's sake. I think many of us really want to go to Wakanda. It's not just at the movies, but, for Disney to find.
That's why I had to do this reaction. Like, I think many of us want to go to Wakanda. What the fuck? Why do you want to go to Wakanda for? Why you don't stay your ass in America? Why you want to carry your... There's no shade. I'm just saying, like, I think many of us want to go to Wakanda. You can't go to Wakanda. Goddamn, it's some places you can't go. Now, hold on now. Shit. Hold on now. You can't. Everybody can't go to Wakanda now. Ain't that much room now. It's time flag. Shit. I think many of us want to go to Wakanda. No, not time. Pause. You can't go. Goddamn. Some places you can't go. Shit. Fuck. You can't just jump in every time you want to jump in and shit. Goddamn. Can you imagine? Can you imagine you on a plane to Wakanda, right? I'm not. I can't.
A way for us to be able to do it in real life. It's just really an incredible accomplishment. That's why I felt that Black Panther was deserving of its Oscar.
But this is the problem, though. Like she said, I felt like it's an incredible accomplishment because it doesn't exist. Now, I do know that there's some strong powerhouses in Africa for real, right? But I'm just saying, for the most part, you really don't hear about it. You understand what I'm saying? So Wakanda is still like this mirage, you know? So it's kind of like she's giving props, but to her and to her in her mind, that never existed for, you know what I'm saying, for black people. I'm just being real. It never really existed for black people. So it's kind of like, yeah, it's kind of a cool place, you know, I guess. You see what I'm saying? And that's why I think the symbolism, I think that what it does is it puts those forward thinkers into motion, saying, yes, we can. Yes, we can have a place where, you know, it's about working together. It's about technology. It's about building. It's about leading. It's about providers and role models and relationships. So, yeah, it does inspire people, especially forward thinkers, people who think outside the box. You know, do I think that America has come a long way? We've come a long way, but there are a lot of things that are still being covered and not publicly spoken about until after the fact. I think there's a lot of reactive things, and that's another video. But I think Wakanda, the whole Chadwick Boseman thing, if they can replace him and do it respectfully, then it is what it is. You know, salute to L. Nixon. I see you. I salute, bro. Salute.
Nominations. All right, but I'm sure Marvel will be making plenty more Black Panther movies going forward, and you know, the mantle could pass to different people, right? And I think that a variant T'Challa going forward for the franchise would be a great way to make everyone happy, right? Why can't the family of Wakanda also feature a variant T'Challa? I think it's a great idea. Now, I haven't heard anything specifically about a T'Challa variant in the works, but Black Panther Wakanda.
This lady up here lying. I thought she just said it's a variant in the works. Let me ask you guys a serious question, right? I'm not going to take up too much more of your time, right? Do you think the Black Panther franchise should move forward with the female? Yes or no? I think that's an interesting thing, because here's the thought process. Like Batman, Captain America, Spider-Man, Superman, salute. Anytime something happens to one of them, no females replace them. So it would be interesting to have this leading role, you know, as a man or a king, you know, that shows this masculinity, that shows this power, that shows empathy, that shows intelligence and wit, to then say, well, we're going to replace you with a queen. I don't know. I'm on the fence about that one. Not that, you know what I'm saying, Sherry, his sister, not that I don't think, because she, of course she's smart. It's not that I don't think she can do it. I just question the symbolism behind it. I question the symbolism behind it. You know, I believe that if we're going to replace Black Panther, his kingship, and his seat to be filled, I believe a man should fill it. Just like if it was a woman, you know, I believe a woman should fill it. I just think that it sends the right message, especially to Black onlookers, that yes, you know, there are other men that are available to take up the mantle, that's willing to carry the load and be leaders, instead of saying we're now going to put women in front of men and then to have her lead them. I just think that it's a deeper conversation there, and hopefully you guys that are content creators, maybe you guys can expand on that. I don't know.
Wakanda Forever is about 10 months out,
45.
right? So if the Recast T'Challa movement keeps going strong, right? Who's to say we couldn't get an end credit scene featuring a T'Challa variant? I mean, Wakanda is a technological empire, so if anyone can find a way to hop universes all of the TVA, it's Variant Shuri, who could send her brother through to explore. So with some time having passed since Chadwick Boseman's tragic death, and you've had time to process it, how do you feel about Recast T'Challa today versus how you felt at the time? I'm very curious to hear about the evolution of your thoughts on this. Would you be happy with the T'Challa variant? And who do you think, again, should play him? And how does Black Panther Wakanda Forever sound to you based on these rumors? How would you today advise Ryan Coogler and company to balance things out? What do you think is the right balance to paying respects to Chadwick Boseman while still keeping the positivity and forward-looking feel of the original movie? It's going to be very interesting. I'm very interested. I can't wait.
I think it will be very interesting. I definitely think it would be very interesting. The role should have a man until it's time to change. Shuri eventually becomes Black Panther anyway. In the comments, it's just not the time yet. Give it at least one more sequel. Damn. I believe that. I believe a man should pick up the mantle. I do know that his sister did pick up the mantle. I just think that for the times that we're in right now, we need strong Black male leaders. I don't care if it's superheroes or politics or whatever it is, community leaders. We just need those guys to be forward and present. Forward and present. I do believe that there are a lot of women. There are a lot of women out there that have the intestinal fortitude, the courage, the intellect, the stamina, the consistency to be able to take up certain mantles. But because they can, don't mean they should. I believe that Black men need to be Black men, need to step forward and need to say, this is what leadership looks like, and have the opportunity to teach other men how to be as good as the leaders that they say they represent. Ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate you guys rocking with me. I'm hoping that you guys have a phenomenal weekend. Please remember to check on the people that you love. Let them know. Send them a text, give them a call, shoot them an email, send them a pigeon, put a note on a roach and send it to them. However you need to get it to them. You know what I mean? But salute to you guys. I'm going to probably be checking in, dropping in and out on YouTube to check to see who went live and see what y'all was talking about. But I hope that you guys have a phenomenal weekend. Make sure that you love yourself and you build yourself. Adult up. Peace. I'll holler at y'all.